In this video, we're going to practice making a section view, and to do that we're going to make a part and then we're going to make a dimension drawing of that part. The part is a drill block, and here is the front view on the left and the right view on the right. We're missing the top and isometric views. If we move down here to the thing that I want you to create, we're going to see the front view here, the right view over here, isometric, and then the section view is right here. And you can see we have the cut line down here, and so it's as though we're below here looking up, and we've taken a saw and cut right through the block, and this is what we see. So our strategy for this part will be to make the rectangular prism first. It's 5 inches by 2 inches by 3 inches deep, and then we'll make a construction line which runs horizontally along the front view in the middle, and we'll put 4 points on that construction line, and then we'll use those 4 points to make the holes shown here. So let's start. Let's go to here. Let's make a new sketch. It'll be a rectangle, which is 5, tab, 2, tab, enter. And finish the sketch. Hit the house so we can see what we're doing. And we're going to extrude 3, and this is our block. Let's start a sketch on the front. I'm going to project the geometry so I can easily find the center of it. So I'm going to turn on construction here and make a construction line which is right on the center there. And now I'm going to put 4 points along here. Remember, points get swallowed up wherever they are. If I hit the hole command, I will get a hole there wherever I have a point. I do need to dimension this correctly, so the first one is 3/4 inches from the left, and then 1 inch, then 1 1/4, 1 1/4 in this chained dimension here. Then of course we'll dimension the whole 5 inches. We've already done that. We made the part, so let's just go and space these points appropriately. So we're going to come here, here, and that's 0.75. Here, here, that was 1. Here, here, that was 1 1/4. Here, here, that also is 1 1/4. And that should do it. Okay. Now, the way to get it, so if I hit a hole here, the same hole is going to be attacked on each, for each point. One way to get that not to happen, there may be other ways, is to select that point like that. And you can see it changes slightly in a different color, and then I press hole, and then I can make this hole to be what I want it to be. And you can see that it is a counter bore with these parameters. So let's go to our, we got a dialog box up, Inventor kind of freaks out. There we go. Okay, counter bore is right here. It's the second one down. Just hover if you're uncertain. And okay, here we go. We're told that it is 1/2 by 2, so it's 1/2 inch in diameter, and it's got a depth of 2 inches. So this one down here, 0.5. Got to be careful. There's so many places to put stuff. The depth was 2 inches. So that's the regular hole stuff, if you will. And then all the stuff here at the very top is the counterbore stuff. And we're told that it has a diameter down here below of 0.75 and 1/2. So let's put that in. So this is 0.75 tab, 0.5 tab. Okay, and you can see, if you turn it around, that we've got a counterbore hole there. Okay. Now, what we can do is we can go back to that sketch, and we can share that sketch out and use it again and have it be visible. And again, I'm going to click there, hit the hole button, and then I've isolated that hole. If we go back here, we see that this is a counter sink. So it's got the conical top. So it's a 1/2 inch through. So let's go to Inventor here, blah, 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 blah. Inventor, you gotta love it. Okay, what was it? 1/2 inch through. So it's 1/2 inch that way, and then it goes all the way through, so just use that part. And then up top, it's 1/2 inch, sorry, it's 1 inch. I'm going too fast here. It's 1 inch at 82 degrees. So let's go 1 inch here. Actually, we didn't change it, did we? We kept it as a counter bore. Let's change it to a counter sink. And 1 inch, the default is 82 degrees. We're already there. So we can apply that. And let's let's hit cancel. Okay, and now let's highlight that one, hit hole. This one I believe is a simple one. It's a 1/2 inch through hole. And so for that we just want the top one. It's a 1/2 inch, and we're already at through, so we don't need to change it at all. It goes all the way through. So I click OK, select that one, hole, and let's see what we have to make here. That is again a counter bore, 1/4 by 1 inch deep first. So counter bore, so it's a 1/4 in diameter, and its depth is, gotta change this to distance, was 1 inch I think. And if we go back, yeah, the top is bigger, of course, because it's a counter bore, and it's 0.375, and it goes down a 1/4 inch, 0.375 and 0.25. So this one is 0.3375 and 0.25. And okay. And that worked, I guess. Looks okay. And so those are my holes, and you can see that 2 of them were through holes, I hope. Let's go back. Through and through. Okay. I think that's okay. So we can turn off the shared sketch, the visibility of the shared sketch, and there's our block. So let's save this with the name, last name, first name, underscore drill block. And now let's make the dimension drawing. So we're going to big I, new. Let's grab our template, skip all. Part name is drill block. Assignment is documentation. 4/6, today is 04/25/2018, and this is F, last name. Alright, so here's our front view. We can make that a little bigger. Do we really need to? Let's see if we can avoid it. I know on the assignment sheet it's a little bigger. Okay, well, yeah, let's make it a little bigger. I think I made it 3/4 just to make it easier to see. Okay, for this one here, we don't really care about all the details in there, so you got to change the front view, the main view, to change the characteristics of this guy. I'm going to turn off hidden views to get there. And first thing I'm going to do with those holes is I'm going to use the center mark to give them a center mark. And then I'm going to do some baseline dimensioning from here to here to here to here to here. Right click, continue, bring that down, and I think I got a problem. Do I? I don't want baseline dimensioning. Let's do chain dimensioning. From here to here to here to here to here. Right click, continue, and we'll go with something like that. Remember, you never want, for chain, you never want to chain that last full dimension. You want it to be on its own. And there it is. This one is 2, and then our depth is 3. Does that look fairly close to what we had before, except for all the hole stuff? Okay, now for the hole stuff. This is a great thing about using the hole function instead of extruding circles to make holes. So we're going to hit hole and thread, and we're just going to click over here, and you can see that all this good information is there. And I'm going to try to, remember, your leader line's always got to come out at an angle, but I'm going to try to keep it as low as I can so I have room for my section view. So that should be okay. Let me double check that. Okay, I'm going to come up and I'm going to go Manage, Styles Editor. And I'm going to change, remember it's under Dimension, ANSI Default. I'm going to change the precision out to 3 digits. And it's going to look something like that. And I think we're okay. Okay, this one we can't quite see the counter bore. It's cut off, so that's better. Okay, let's do the section view. So go to Place Views. We'll click Section. We'll click inside the red line, and then we'll just hover over here. We won't press the left button. When I get here, right in the middle, I still haven't pressed the left mouse button. I'm just going to drag out. And now I'll press the left mouse button, and I'll come over here, and we'll do some adjusting here. Left mouse button again, right click, continue. I'm going to pull up like this, and and there's my section view. Now, a couple things here. I'm going to move this 2-inch dimension out and out of the way, and I'm going to actually shorten this one just, well, no, yeah, a bit. And I did forget one dimension here, and that is from here to here to show that it's right in the middle. I'm going to take this in just a little. Or this out. Oops. Gets fussy. You got to right click OK for some unknown reason. Right click. Okay, let's pull that out. There we go. And then I can pull my right one out. Declutter. Okay, that's a little. So you'll do a lot of this when you use an 8-size paper. 8-size paper is small. Okay, so now we've got our fully dimensioned drawing. We've got our section view, but notice it's upside down. So we can right click on the cut line and we can reverse the direction. And there we go. We have the section view, and you can see that that gives, even though we don't have dimensions on the section view, it definitely gives an idea of what's going on inside of the block. The points on the non-through holes, this is just because the default in Inventor for those is the drill point down here. That's why it looks like that. And so I think that's good. Thanks for watching.